And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. In with the challenge. Oh, it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero. He's gone for goal. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric. Del Piero. Vieira wins the duel this time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cafu. Now Costa Curta. Check. Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vieira! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a sharp little ball here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Figo. Roberto Carlos. Raul. Hullet. Figo. Oh, they could break here. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira running with the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he was alert to it. Vieira gets good distance on it. Raul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's through here. Tries a shot! Goal! Flamengo! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Flamengo have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Raul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ruben Dias. That's a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Figo, and he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Flamengo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. Flamengo have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Raul.
Flamengo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Half an hour played now. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes in for the header. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van Dijk. Modric. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Owen has it out wide, and it's... Owen! That was mighty close. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Figo. And it's Gullit. Raul. Tar. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Cafu. Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? Figo has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Keeper is right behind it.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Cafu. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul. Now it's Hullet. That's very neat. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. This possibly the last play of the half. Vieira getting this one clear. Byrne. And it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. Hullet. Bigo looking to get on the end of this. And there's the end of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Flamengo in control at half-time, 2-0.
Usem o estacionamento mantido pelo clube ou outros estabelecimentos pagos da região. Substituição.
There's the start of the second half. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Owen. Shot at goal! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He is through here. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Del Piero. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Good strike, quite an alarm. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's found a way past. Hullet. That's an excellent interception. And it's Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Flamengo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Raul. Backward it goes. Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Ruben Dias. Messi. Good purposeful running this. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Del Piero. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Raul. And it's Figo. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Raul. Messi. Vieira. And it's Owen. That looks a good ball through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Cafu proves too strong. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Odo. Now he's off and running. Messi. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. Del Piero has created one goal already. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hullet. Got a shot away! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Ruben Dias. Owen concedes a free kick for that. Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Aos 32 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Schneider. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta cuts it out. And it's Schneider. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ruben Dias with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10, camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, camisa 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Messi. Rummenigge. Otto. Otto. Pinches it off him. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Tar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 22. Teremos uma substituição.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's managed to get rid. Raul. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Pull it. Deep into stoppage time. That is ended up in no man's land. And now they can clear their lines. Cafu. He can run onto that. Messi. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Flamengo have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is a distinctively southern European feeling stadium, a venue right on the bank. Speculative strike. That was probably asking just too much. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Del Piero.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And here's Haaland. And the ball's gone astray. Del Piero. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bigo with the short one. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the keeper beats it away.
Flamengo clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Carlos, chance! Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Casemiro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pullet goes short. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. Wilshere. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's the hit! Goal! Flamengo! The breakthrough.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Flamengo have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Haaland. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
Tries a shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the shot! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Flamengo go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lacking in accuracy.
Hullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Interesting ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pull it. Messi, out of play for a goal kick. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good ball. Wilshere.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vieira. Half an hour played now. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Caught offside that time. Costa Curta can get it clear. Raul. Owen. Oh, not quite. That's going to go a long way. And here's Raul. Raul is fouled. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And he thumps it clear. Wilshere, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otto. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a loose ball, this time surely! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Roberto Carlos, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Hullet. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Del Piero.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Messi. Cafu. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Flamengo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7.
That gets things going for the second half.
Camisa 14.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So, third corner of the game. Vigo clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vieira. Flamengo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Del Piero has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Vieira. For Wilshere. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Vieira. Wilshere. Milan finding their passes. Oh, that Hullet! Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Raul, played out towards the right wing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Curta. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, this is a great position. Cleared without complication. Milan have reclaimed it. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Belts one. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So here comes the substitution.
Camisa 9, camisa 15.
Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, Red. Nice interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pull it. Cafu. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira clears. And it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's a little off target. That's played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Lam. Great ball if he can get there. Wilshere. Pull it. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. That's a decent clearance. Messi with it. He's got a side of goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Casemiro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And he's taking no chances there. Otto is charging up. It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against... And Hullet! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And here's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruben Dias. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Wilshere. And that interception was most necessary. That is a great pick out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 4. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 23. Substituição.
That has been cut short. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe. And here's Hullet. Hullet. And now the hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Hullet. And it's played in here. Burn gets it away.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Gol marcado para o Milan. Camisa 10.
And that will be the final act. Flamengo proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Flamengo were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. And already we're underway here. And it's Schneider. Shot could be on.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He gets big, and it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 21.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Schneider fires from distance, and that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Roberto Carlos, and no, he's seen through all of that, and no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Vieira. Now it's Schneider. Has a go! Cleared away. Odo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Raul. Opts to play it back. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos, deep cross. Czech catches it safely. Couldn't squeeze it through. Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Can he get it through? Mbappe. There's the hit! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vieira can get it clear. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. Vigo has got himself a free kick. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Looking here to chip it through. Figo. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gullit. Now it's Figo. Schneider.
Milan really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Chance! Messi. Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far, fiddles it through. Haaland! Messi. Now Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Some resolute defending there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Referee's given a throw. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking to set free a runner. Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Vieira. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's played it back. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. It's a lovely, neat pass. Good effort from distance. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And he's intervened well there. Flamengo have a free kick.
Oh, he's done well, great stop.
Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bellingham kicks it up from the goal kick. Caught offside that time. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Odo. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Haaland. Cafu gets it away. A spectacular effort! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Costa Curta. Cafu. Now Mbappe.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Great pressure. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Hullet on 2 now and looking for 3. Mbappe, passing is crisp and sharp. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to...
Can he finish? And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, played right into his path. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cafu.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Just about up to the hour now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Del Piero. Haaland. Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. He's going to be disappointed with that. And one more try. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice ball, and he's shapes to shoot! Goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi. Vieira.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Haaland! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for Flamengo, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides,
number
actually.
9, Figo. Number 15, Erling Haaland. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 23.
They're back on the ball again.
Son Heung-min. Number 21, Messi.
And the shot!
14, Neymar.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Flamengo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi, he's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ball is over the line. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he put it away?
Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Schneider. Interesting ball. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pass has gone astray. Works it forward. That pass has been well intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Messi.
Now the finish!
Schneider. Van Dijk.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. The ball has bounced loose now. They've got a corner here.
Substitution for Flamengo.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on to replace him is number 29, Baron Wan-Bissaka.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hullet. It's Son Heung-min!
Added minute has been indicated.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hullet makes the interception. And here's Messi. Looks for the finish. Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Substitution for Flamengo, number 7.
So, third corner of the game.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field is number 14, Love.
Up for a header!
Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Owen. And it's Messi. Byrne. Looking for the runner. Van Dijk. Owen. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Flamengo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
With the owner of a blue car
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.